So, in the last video, we checked out the first Detective Conan live action and it was hilarious. Get shot, woman, shoot! So today we'll be checking out its one and only sequel. I finally sat down, watched the second film, and came to the conclusion that this movie isn't as bad as the first. It's even worse. Just over a year after the first film's release, we got its sequel, Shinichi Kudo Returns, a confrontation with the Black Organization, and once again brings back Shun Oguri as Shinichi Kudo with other returning cast members such as Tomoka Kurokawa as Ran, Mayuko Iwasa as Sonoko, and Takanori Jinai as Kogoro. The film starts off with gin and vodka on a lovely rooftop date. They look like cosplayers. This movie is gonna be great. I just know it. We then see the main cast attending a fancy beauty pageant at a hotel. And there we meet Conan Edogawa, who has the acting skills of wood. By the way, take a shot every time Conan adjusts his glasses in this movie. I guarantee you will die by the end of it. Sonoko wonders where Kogoro is, and we get a flashback to him falling down a flight of steps, breaking his leg. Wait, you're telling me you're gonna sideline probably the best character from the last movie? Oh, come on! Before the gang enters, they're approached by Mimi, who alerts them that her sister, one of the contestants of the pageant, has just received an anonymous threat letter. Karen, fitting name for this character, the recipient of the letter and Miss Japanesque herself, isn't at all too worried though, making Conan suspicious. While they all have some cake, Ran decides to call Shinichi to help with the case. Conan finds a corner to answer Ran's call when he starts convulsing in pain. Haibara starts writhing in pain as well, and they both realize the cake they just ate contained a specific alcohol that rapidly ages them back. And then we finally see... Oh my god! It's Ren from Godzilla vs. Kong!
We shouldn't rush this.
We also get to see...
Well, hello, beautiful.
Shinichi tries to tail the suspects before he hears Ran calling for him. She sees just his hand and instantly recognizes it's him. That's true love, fellas. And then we spend over a minute and a half of them just going
We shouldn't rush this.
They both investigate more of the premises, and here we also meet all the potential suspects. Basically bitch 1, bitch 2, creepy old guy, and young stage manager guy. It's time for Karen to perform on stage, but when we see her, she pulls a Chris Angel and then... the whole room goes into a panic and Agasa finally gets the harem of his dreams. Shinichi goes to warn Haibara not to expose her face because, you know, she's being hunted and everything. But then we cut back to Jin and Vodka just watching the live broadcast of the pageant. Wow, Jin, I never knew you were such a big fan. They immediately recognize Shiho and he gets a murderous boner from this. Vodka tries to stab Shiho in the open but gets stopped by a 16-year-old teenage girl. Jin rightfully isn't too happy with him. Whoa! Oh, he's right there. Okay. Back at the pageant, Megure arrives on scene, now played by this guy from the first movie. Everyone seems to have a motive to kill Karen, but they all also have alibis. Mimi was treated badly by Karen, but she was running around looking for her before her murder. Creepy old guy was also treated badly by Karen, but he was in his room on a call with another person. Bitch A and Bitch B were attached to the hip, but do stand to gain the most out of the pageant if Karen died. Young stage manager guy was Karen's ex-lover, but he was stuck in one location surrounded by other stagehands. So who could it be? Well, obliterate that subscribe button and like button and you'll find out soon enough. This whole time, by the way, Shinichi just keeps silent on who this new woman is running around with him. Like, he doesn't even lie, he just doesn't say a thing. Shinichi now starts de-aging again and has to solve the case before his time runs out. Actually, I don't get why he needs to rush, cause can't he just solve the case as Conan, you know, like every episode in the anime ever? Shinichi ends up accusing creepy old guy as his cologne scent matched the scent on the threat letter. And off he goes, case solved. But something doesn't feel right. Moments later, we see a shadowy figure lurking around before they're ambushed by Shinichi and his posse. And the true culprit is... Oh, come on, skip. Young stage manager guy. So how'd he do it, you ask? Shinichi noticed something odd with the video footage he reviewed earlier. Karen's hair seems to be clumped together on the left side of her head, suggesting she was already bludgeoned to death before her little magic show even began. Shinichi provokes young stage manager guy to expose the fact that out of all the suspects, he was the only one left-handed. The only one who could have landed a killing blow on the left side of her head. Mr. Kudo question, you said the culprit was attacked from behind. Do you have any evidence to prove that? What if the culprit attacked Karen facing forward? Wouldn't that mean everyone else could possibly be the murderer too?
Baro.
But where was the body hidden? Everyone came looking in this exact room and found nothing. Well, just the simple hide her under the box trick, of course. Oh, and the murder weapon is here too, just for convenience sake. And the guy's motive was just a simple lover's spat. By the way, notice how in the flashback he strikes her in the back, but her injury was on her head? That means this guy was so mad and psychotic that after knocking her out, he continued to bash her head in. What a bloody bastard! The day is saved. The case in this one wasn't as intriguing as the first. There was none of the genuine wow factor that the first film had, and all the characters here just feel like they're overacting. Plus, they also doubled down on this love triangle drama which really doesn't go anywhere by the end. So the movie overall just becomes less fun, less intriguing, but also more cringe. Anyway, we have no time because Jin and Vodka are hot on their heels and they need to make their escape. When I see Jin strut like this, all I hear is his voice going, "Oh Kudo! Oh Kudo!" Shinichi hides in one of the rooms, but Jin and Vodka quickly sniff him out. Shinichi is cornered, and with his identity nearly being revealed, the best character comes to save the day, baby! It's Kogoro, let's go! By the way, Jin never sees Shinichi's face but clearly sees the very recognizable school uniform he was wearing. Let's just say his high school's gonna blow up the next day, just saying. Jin and Vodka flee, but not before leaving a goodbye grenade to blow Shinichi sky high. Shinichi is immobilized and the grenade explodes. Shinichi's death was brought to you by McDonald's and other brand sponsors. Turns out it was just a debate. He shrunk back into Conan and slid down the laundry chute. Everyone goes home and Ran wonders when she'll see Shinichi again. Don't worry, just give it a couple hundred episodes, you'll see him again. Wow, what a beautiful JPEG. And both Shinichi and Ran fade into the moonlight. And there we have it, the second live action movie. In my opinion, I kinda like the first one a little better. This is a little more cringe for my liking, but they were both equally as entertaining. Unfortunately or fortunately, they never made a sequel to this and I don't think it really needed one. It was a good time to stop here. And that finally brings an end to the Detective Conan live action.